The history of the solar system. A story of colonization, war, and exploration. It all began with the Big Bang. The Big Bang was a cosmic explosion that occurred about 13.7 billion years ago and led to the creation of everything in our universe. It is believed that this event produced hydrogen and helium, which then formed stars and galaxies over time. The first stars formed about 200 million years after the Big Bang and eventually died as supernova explosions that scattered heavy elements throughout space, which later formed planets like Earth. And then it took another 500 million years for Earth to form from these elements, but life didn't appear on Earth until 3 billion years later. Right here, Star Citizen's story begins. The solar system is the birthplace of humanity and the main system of the UEE. The Emperor, the Senate, and many other UEE institutions are located on Earth, Sol 3. Among many historical milestones, the system also has the first planet which was terraformed, Mars, Sol 4. Earth, homeworld of humanity and namesake of the United Empire of Earth. It is the center of the UEE political machine and a focal point of the empire's trade and culture. Centuries of settlement have robbed the planet of its natural resources, resulting in a great dependence on imports for the billions of people who live there. All roads lead to Earth, and the system is designed to support Earthborn more than anyone else. Earth's policies are designed to favor companies that are based there. Conversely, extremely disproportionate disadvantages affect other worlds, such as Terra, one solar system, continuously widening the gap between the representatives of the UEE Senate and the Earth population. Simply put, Earth houses the seat of power. From there, systems such as Terra, or distant colony worlds that have little impact on the economy, are directed. It is the seat of the Emperor and the UEE Senate. Although more strategically located star systems, such as Terra, have begun to claim more influence, Earth remains the recognized center of the known universe. Thousands of years of human civilization have resulted in the depletion of natural planetary resources, so that trillions upon trillions of tons of food, raw metals, manufactured goods, and everything else earthly must be imported into the system. If it were not for the so-called countervailing duty which keeps prices competitive, making the situation much more difficult for the ordinary trader. For thus, no more than 5% profit can be made on a trip to Earth. And that's before the exorbitant docking, refueling and registration fees for spaceships come into play. However, Earth is also the safest known place in the universe. The UEE military, advocacy, and various police forces patrol the system non-stop and are extremely relentless when it comes to punishing wrongdoers. There is no quicker way to have an extremely high bounty placed on one's head by committing a crime, no matter how minor the infraction. The military shipyards in orbit around the planet are home to no less than 5 Bengal carrier ships, with at least one of them always in dry dock on site. The planet itself is pockmarked with spaceports, a natural evolution of nearly 1,000 years of human spaceflight history. 3 of them occupy the throne as the world's most important import-export centers: New York, Moscow, and Shanghai. Mars. A successful and populous planet. Mars was the Empire's first successfully terraformed planet. The process was damaged when a terraforming disaster killed 4,876 people in 2125, now known as the Mars tragedy. Mars, like Earth, is also in the habitable zone, prosperous, and very populous. It was the first successfully terraformed planet, the process of which became temporarily cloudy when a total of 4,876 people lost their lives in the terraforming disaster of 2125 and went down in history as the Mars tragedy.